I have this metaphor that I would like to share with everyone. I thought about it the other day when I was talking to a friend, and she's a little older than me, and she wants to be an ally to the LGBTQIA plus community. And she was saying, I work with this beautiful lady who is trans, and so, they are requesting to be called they, them. And she would frequently say he or, and I would say them. And in all good faith, she's trying her best to understand. And I think one of the problems that is not commonly addressed in this conversation is just pure grammar. People can have the best of intentions, and their brain has literally been trained since they were like 4 years old to say one thing or another. And they, for a singular entity in front of them, does not compute. It's a lot of unlearning that they have to do to learn that. So I was talking to this friend, and she said, I really want to make sure that I, approach and speak to people the way they prefer, but I'm just struggling. I don't understand it. How does they, them apply to one person? And I was thinking about that, and it came to me a few weeks later, and I was thinking about a scenario. I was like, well, how would that be a normal thing, quote unquote normal, grammatically, and make sense to the general public? And I was thinking, here's the only situation that I've thought of. And if anyone else can come up with another situation where it's applicable, I would love to hear it. But here's my example. If you're walking down the street, say it's like getting dark a little bit or morning or whatever, your glasses are foggy. You see a person in the distance down at the other end of the street, however far it is. You can't really tell what kind of person they are. It's just a figure. You can see a single person walking to their car, for example. And you see them and they're trying to get into their car. See them? And you go home, you get home from your walk or walking your dog or whatever, and you go up to your partner and you say, hey, I saw this person getting into their car. And they were like, oh, really? What were they doing? And you're like, oh, they were, trying to get the lock undone. Now, how many times in that scenario right there have I said they, them? Like, it's totally normal grammatically in that situation because you visually cannot recognize someone's gender from that far away in that situation. So apply that to your thinking and logic in regards to a person's gender, even though they're right in front of you. Even though what you're seeing may say one more gender specific style or vibe than another, there's no way to tell. And that's how you keep it in your mind. Let them tell you. Let the person come closer. Let that person walk towards you with their soul or their spirit or their energy, and let them inform you of what and who and how they are in this world. Have a good day.